Okay, so now Jason's caught up with the trailer and knows there's an infinite number of worlds, infinite possibilities.
How's he going to get home, though? He and Amanda only have 50 vials. They need 2 per trip, meaning they can only explore 25 worlds.
Well, they can open multiple doors and take a peek to see what's out there while the drug lasts.
When you're faced with infinity, opening a handful of doors ain't gonna cut it.
Evil Jason made more.
Hey, Commander Fennec here, and now we get into the sci-fi heart of this show.
I keep thinking of how sliders worked. You know, with a handheld device that opened up a wormhole between worlds. Kinda made more sense than a big black box present in every reality, even those where no one built such a box.
That's the premise of the story that's been drawn around us. That particular weirdness, we just have to accept it if we're to move on with the adventure.
Alright, fine.
I actually thought this was a well-constructed episode. All the groundwork is finally done, with only a handful of exposition dumps sprinkled here and there.
I like the effect of the infinite corridor. It was well done.
Simple and effective, although I have a question.
Have at it, McClock.
The box is supposed to filter out everything from the outside world, and I mean everything. It's like the most intricate isolation tank, right?
That's what we've been told.
Like a super duper Faraday cage, right?
Of sorts, I guess. Yeah.
So how come a GPS signal got through?
Yeah, it would have been super easy for them to check the signal outside the box for them to realize it stays in the exact same place in every universe.
Seems some narrative decision shortcuts were made, but that one did take me out of the story.
Like that security guard who casually let Jason out after he'd been missing for 18 months.
I heard in the book, Jason escaped by jumping out of a bathroom window 2 floors up.
That would have been so much better. Why change it?
And where did that hit woman's fingers go? In the book, they were there when Nathan opened the door, but here, nothing. Oh, and why in the show does the door lock for 3 minutes, but in the book, it's 10? And why make up Max when he doesn't even exist in the book?
That's exactly why I don't read a book a show's been inspired from.
Actually, how do you know all this stuff, Mouse?
I have a source inside the leaves.
Well, if we're going to start making comparisons with the book, we're going to end up as mad as those who walked through that infinite corridor bridging dimensions.
But why such differences? Okay, I know a series adapted from a book will be different. It has to be, different medium and all that. But this is a bit of a special case in that the writer of the book is not only the creator of the series, he's written it as well. Why make changes that make less sense in the series than in the book you wrote yourself?
Hey, are we going to let that detract us from the rest of the story?
We could just pretend this is all happening in another reality where things are slightly different.
There's an infinite number of them after all. On the good side of things, all the questions we were asking ourselves are starting to be resolved.
Like, if there's an infinite number of worlds, how did evil Jason not only find the one he wanted, but was also able to dump good Jason in his own world and get back to his favorite one afterwards?
The way we realize this is actually well done. Slow, but not as slow as the previous 3 episodes. There's a proper through line in both universes actually. We see what evil Jason is trying to do.
Talk about having your cake and eating it too.
That saying never made sense to me. Why would you not eat your own cake if you have it? Is the saying somehow condoning theft? Or are cakes just there to be looked at?
Let's not try to get distracted lest we open the door into a world made of cake.
Sure thing, although, a world made of cake? That sounds nice. Anyway, evil Jason has much more control over the worlds he goes to.
He's had 18 months of practice, which means that even though good Jason and Amanda now have an understanding of how the corridor works, it doesn't mean we'll get a resolution in the next episode.
Makes sense, because there's like 5 episodes left, but about this control over realities, if what you think determines what's behind the door, do they step into an existing world, or do they actually create an entire universe for them to walk into?
Whoa, that's trippy.
But think about it. Every door is a road not taken, right? But if you step into that universe, won't it split that universe? Like, there's now one extra universe where no interdimensional traveler went to, and another one where they did.
That's even more trippy.
Which means our good Jason and his entire universe probably didn't exist until evil Jason opened the door. So there's another almost exact universe where another good Jason is still happy with his wife and kid. Evil Jason is both messing with the multiverse while at the same time creating his own multiverse. and good Jason and Amanda are now doing the same.
Who needs psychedelic drugs when you have a mind like yours, McClock?
Maybe this will get explored later on. What does it say in the book about that, Mouse?
My leafy contact doesn't reveal spoilers, Commander.
A very sensible contact. Well, Trippy thoughts that weren't actually raised in this story aside, I feel this is the best episode of the series so far.
There's nothing quite like seeing what the writer thinks are alternate realities.
So it's agreed, we'll keep watching?
I think we're fully invested now.
One thing, though. Layton from Evil Jason's universe. He ain't gonna make it, right?
He certainly looks pretty beat up already, but I doubt he'll just die without bumping into the others at some point.
Shall we wager on that?